Hey, what's good, everyone? Hope you're all doing good. My name is Bharat. I would like to explain to you about one of the most frequently asked questions related to fitness, which is how do I get thin? This question is asked in various other forms like how do I lose weight? How do I get lean? What do I do to remove this fat? And many more. And honestly, we struggle when it comes to answering these questions. Either we don't know anything about it or we simply believe in those well known myths and misconceptions about this topic. Today, we'll discuss two such workout strategies that we often hear. We'll try to debunk the myths and understand which is the better one. So, without any further ado, let's dive into this ocean and explore the world. We all love our food so much, but unfortunately, we know so little about it, except its taste. I know it's a harsh truth. Apparently, we think that the food influences the shape of our body, and this shape gives us an idea about our actual health. At least that's what the notion is. This brings us to our question for the day: how to get thin? There are two most common workout strategies that we usually come across when it comes to losing weight. The first strategy is in order to lose weight, we should only do cardio. No weight training should be done. Whereas, on the other hand, the second strategy states in order to lose weight, we should not only do cardio but should equally focus on weight training. But at this point, we are not really sure what is what. However, before we understand each strategy in detail, it is imperative that we clarify the basics about few related concepts, starting with debate clarification. We will clarify the agenda of this debate just to ensure that everyone is on the same page right from the beginning. I know this may sound foolish, but trust me, it is important for everyone to understand in sync. Secondly, we will try to understand the terms weight loss and fat loss. How similar are they, or rather, what is the difference between them? Next, we'll discuss about the role of nutrition in both the strategies and how does it impact each of them. Following which, we'll understand a fancy jargon called spot reduction. This is something we don't really hear too often, but I kid you not, we all want this to happen to ourselves. We'll see what it is. Lastly, we'll clear the fog around some very basic information about calories, fat, and metabolism. I do understand there are many other similar concepts that we should know. However, in order to understand our specific question, we'll stick to the fundamentals of only these three topics for now. So before we get into the nitty-gritty of it, we should know the rule of thumb, which is you don't lose weight to get healthy. You must get healthy to lose weight. Let me repeat that for you. You don't lose weight to get healthy. You must get healthy to lose weight. So, what do I mean by that? Let us see. The foremost thing we should understand is that this debate is not to discuss the best way of losing weight through cardio or weight training. In other words, we are not comparing the effectiveness of cardio training with the weight training. Each of it plays a specific role in the development of our physique. In fact, we will discuss two strategies. The first strategy states only cardio, that is the traditional form of cardio, is most effective for losing weight. We will discuss what exactly is traditional form of cardio. This strategy, however, further states that we should not do any form of weight or resistance training as it may have negative effect on weight loss. The second strategy, on the other hand, states that we should not only do cardio training, both the traditional and non-traditional forms, but should equally focus on weight training. Combination of both these formats of training will result in more impactful weight loss. We will be discussing the positive and negative effects of both of these strategies on the basis of pure science and research. I have included the links of certain topics and research conducted by the authorized institutions around the world. These days, one of the most trending topics in the fitness industry is weight loss. However, if you ignore the last 4 to 5 decades, this was never the talk of the town. We think that we are fit and healthy if our weight is maintained. My question is really, is that so? The term weight loss means that the person has lost a cumulative weight of water mass, muscle mass, vitamins and minerals, and fats. On the other hand, fat loss means that the body has lost only the stored fat. But since fat is a part of the total body mass, we see a decrease in our overall weight after a fat loss. Weight loss usually happens as a result of some crash dieting or some improper nutrition intake, which we'll discuss further in this video. However, on the other hand, the fat loss only happens when you have taken proper care of your nutrition along with certain other important factors. It is also important for us to understand that the excess weight of the person could be due to multiple reasons like high bone density, high quantity of lean muscle mass, high water mineral content, etc. Therefore, a person carrying an excess weight does not compulsorily mean that he or she has a poor health. This also means not every time when a person loses weight, his or her health improves. In fact, there are medical conditions where a rapid weight loss is considered as a symptom of a chronic disease. But the person, on the other hand, with a high body fat is more prone to obesity related issues. Hence, high fat indicates ill health of the person more accurately. Thus, losing fat means improving health in most of the cases. While on weight loss, we lose most of our water mass instantly through sweating. Thus, our weight goes down right after the activity is performed. Therefore, it has rapid and visible effects on the body. On the other hand, fat loss is a gradual process because it takes time for the body to use fat sources as the energy fuel. Also, it may happen that we are losing weight but gaining muscle at the same time. Thus, fat gets replaced by lean muscle and therefore less visible effects are seen in the overall shape of the body. The weight of the body keeps on changing every day. Hence, transformation done is not permanent if the focus is on weight loss, whereas the transformation stays for a longer duration if the focus is on fat loss. Post weight loss, the strength of the body decreases. Therefore, weight loss transformation makes us thin. But post fat loss, our strength increases and hence it makes us lean and fit. Now you decide if you want to be thin or lean. Anyways, going forward, we'll only talk in terms of fat loss. This will indirectly mean that there's a decrease in the total body weight. Both the strategies that we discussed earlier are effective only when supported with good and healthy nutrition. However, the quantity of nutrients are relative as per the requirement. For example, there are some diets that recommend eating less. Some say eat more fats, some say eat more protein, etc. etc. However, the point is you need to take care of your basic nutrition first for succeeding in both the strategies. No matter how many hours you spend in the gym, you cannot out-train a bad diet. But the one question that all of us have is, which is the best diet for me? Well, I have a good news. I have a list of the best diets for you. You can select raw diet, Atkins diet, HCG diet, no sugar diet, low carb diet. Just
take it and go. Take it and go. Take it and go.
Before you select any one of those diets, let's have a quick look at one of the articles shared by Harvard Medical School. It states, the best diet for losing weight is one that is good for all parts of your body, from your brain to your toes, and not just for your waistline. It is also one you can live with for a long time. In other words, a diet that offers plenty of good tasting and healthy choices, banishes few foods, and doesn't require an extensive and expensive list of groceries or supplements. So I'm sure this must be shocking for many of us, but it has been the fact right from the beginning unless you aspire to compete in a professional bodybuilding competition where you need additional medication and specific nutrition. Nowadays, the word diet has got a negative fame due to the hype created by so-called fitness enthusiasts or fitness influencers. As soon as a person is asked to go on a diet, he or she gets stressed and eventually gives up. However, diet means the change in proportion of nutrients according to a specific need, which the person can enjoy and follow lifelong. These hype diets are also referred as fad diets. A fad diet is similar to fads in fashion. It is one of those stylish weight loss plans that is not healthy and sometimes can even be dangerous. It is imperative we identify and avoid such fad diets as it traps you in its loop. To give you an example here, you start a fad diet which causes your metabolism to go down, or in other words, slows your metabolism. As a result, you quit the diet and go back to the normal eating. With this damaged metabolism, you easily gain weight even if you start eating the same type and quantity of food what you used to eat earlier. This makes you to again search for another fad diet, and this circle keeps on going till you completely give up the idea of losing fat.